I thought there was a quicker way I could have got here. Like the whole Miss Universe thing. What we could have did without that. But I'm gonna tell you the story behind that. You know, I had been praying to God in 2015 to increase my global brand and persona. I wanted to go global. I wanted to get out of the United States. I wanted to become global. And that was my prayer. I became the biggest idiot ever in the history of television. But guess what happened? 48 hours later, I was the most Googled person in 10 years. Steve Harvey's name had been Googled 4 billion impressions, 4 billion in 48 hours. I was the most globally famous person on planet Earth. I did not like the route. I thought God was very unfair. But he gave me what I asked for. It was just the route that he took me. I did not understand it. But lo and behold, little did I know, 13 countries have given me and my wife villas all over the world. We can go to 13 countries and vacation anytime we want to because of my act of honesty. And then 2 months later after that, I got the biggest Super Bowl commercial I ever got, T-Mobile. I announced the wrong name on T-Mobile. They paid me more money for one commercial than I had made on all commercials I'd ever done. That's how God works. You just gotta go with him sometime. My global brand and persona, but boy, I was looking at God like, you gotta be kidding me. And now, look, man, I'm in Africa, I'm in Abu Dhabi, I'm in Dubai, I'm in London, I'm in the Maldives. I do business, all because of that one huge mistake. But God can take anything you do. All things work for good for them that love the Lord, and I sure love him. I tell my kids all the time, experience is priceless, man. It's a shame you got to pay for it with your youth. I tell them that all the time, man. Because you know my kids, they grew up, they're in the Google age, right? So they think because they can Google, they think they know. And I be telling them all the time, it's a lot of you can't Google. Dad, you can Google anything. No, you can't. So they challenged me the other day, said, Dad, name 2 things you can't Google. I said, you ready? I said, Google success. Go Google it. Google it. Go Google success. Now, go be it. Just do what is. You can't Google success. And you can't Google experience. You got to live in this world to get experience. You can't Google experience. Them 2 things. Then they got quiet. Well, them the only 2 things. Well, 2 big-ass things. Trying to be successful and trying to gain experience. There's 2 huge things. And one without the other, you in trouble. If you don't ever become successful at something, you in trouble. And if you don't, God wants every last one of you to be successful. Every one of you. We have to make decisions along the way to get it. But you can do it. You just got to quit tripping. Quit asking God for little bitty stuff. You ever thought about asking God for something big? Why are you wasting his time? Oh, God, help me make my rent. For what? Why don't you ask God for a mortgage? If he's going to give you the money for a place to stay, if you keep asking for rent, he keeps giving you the rent. If you ask for a mortgage, he'll give you the mortgage. That's how it works, man. Rich people ain't that smart. I'm telling you. They just know some of the principles of success. You just got to learn them. That's all it is, man. You just have to get there. It ain't that, it's hard, but it's for everybody. The problem with success, the average person doesn't think it's for them. That's the only thing that's stopping you from being really successful. You become rich. The day you decide to become rich, the process starts immediately. If you never decide to be rich, there is no process that gets started. Now, you don't have to be rich to be happy. That's not what I'm saying. I needed money. I need it because you homeless living in the car 3 years, I had enough of this post. I wanted to really be rich. I wanted to just see what it was like. And you don't have to be rich to be happy. Money is the root of all evil. You hear people saying stuff. Stop listening to people that don't have money. Money is the root of all evil. Money can't buy you happiness. That's true. Money can't buy you happiness, but it'll park you right in front of Happy's house. The past year and a half has been the toughest year of our lives as human beings. So this had to be the toughest year of your life. I said, sir, this ain't even been in the top 10 toughest years of my life. I don't know what. We had a pandemic and COVID, but I've had some years that, man, make this look like a cakewalk. I lost my mama 23 years ago. That was the biggest hammer I ever had in my life. I'd rather had COVID than lose my mama, so. But sir, I'm talking about a global pandemic. Hey, once again, you asked me the question. Now, if you want to put the answer in the interview, go ahead and put the answer down. But I'm just telling you what happened to me. You know, he just wanted me to say it was the worst time. It was tough. And if you lost a loved one, I would imagine this was probably the toughest year for you. I didn't lose a loved one. So I can relate to my father, my big brother, my mama, my two best friends. I had some rough years. And that's all it was. But you know, the blessing is we still here. I had a lot of good stuff happen during the COVID myself. But, you know, and you had some good stuff that happened too. You just got to look for it. Behind every moment of adversity, there's a lesson and a blessing. Yeah, we all learned something during the pandemic, but wasn't it a blessing somewhere in there? You know, some people, I lost my job. Whoa. Do you realize sometimes when a door closes, God is sending you up the hallway to go through another door? You be tripping, man. That ain't your job. They closed my plant. That's because it wasn't yours. It wasn't your plant. It ain't your job no more. How can they take something from you that's yours? Your job gone. God got something else for you. But if you lay in the misery of it, if you lay in the moment of adversity, you never receive the lesson or the blessing. You got to get up out the adversity, man. You got to look for the upside. It's an upside to everything. This is life, man. Do you know that we're going to experience life till the day we die? We're going to have ups and downs. We're going to have ebb and flows. Some going to go good. Some going to go really bad. That's life. Ain't nobody immune to that. I don't care how much money you got, how famous you are. I don't care what color you are. This called life. It's going to keep coming. You just got to get better at handling it. You know, that's my suggestion to everybody. Quit crying about what didn't happen to you. You got to start taking inventory on what actually happened. How about you live? How about you still here? How about you on Family Feud this week? How about you been laughing your ass off all day? How about that? Man, start looking at the upside. I went outside, it started raining. Man, it's raining again. Hey, you here for the rain. You ever been to prison? It rained, you don't get to go outside. There's some people want to go stand in the rain. Then you get rain, now you mad because it's raining. But if you don't get the rain, we ain't going to have these flowers. You got to get something. Everything God sends down from heaven, it has a return. When he send rain, here come flowers. When he send sunlight, here come vitamin D. Because God ain't put it in their imagination. Look, man, you got to trust and have some faith in that. That's what it is. If you keep dreaming of a second job, that's what he got for you. If you keep dreaming of a summer home, that's what he got for you. You keep dreaming of opening your own business, that's what he got for you. You keep seeing yourself rich one day, that's what he got for you. But if you don't put no faith behind it, what you want him to do? Faith without works is dead. You got to go to work, man, and you got to believe in it. Quit listening to people that ain't got nothing tell you about your something. Man, y'all, I got whipped my whole life with that because I had a stuttering problem. I wasn't a good student. I didn't look like this student. I wasn't that. Man, I just had this dream. I had to quit telling people I wanted to be on TV because they ain't see it. None of my teachers saw it. I laughed. I kept, that's all I saw. My brothers, man, you gonna work for daddy with the construction company like us? I worked in the summertime. I don't be no construction worker. I want to be on TV. I just tell you, man, can I just be something really real with you? I was just so sick of being poor, man. I had just had enough. I was up to here with poverty. I was exhausted because I kept imagining stuff that required some more money. I was just tired. There ain't nothing wrong with it. You ain't got to be rich, but you ain't got to be this every month. You ain't got it. You ain't got to do that because God didn't create you to be that. The Bible says he come to give you life and give you life more abundantly. Okay, then cool. Where my abundant at? Where mine at? I just want, can I get some of my abundant? You ain't got to make me rich, but can I just get off this hop hustle that I'm on? I just wanted to have a little bit more. I just kept talking to God about it. So I've been talking to God about this life for a long time. But most people don't have the life that they want to have because they'll never ask God for it. You keep working on the one you want. Have not because you ask not. Maybe you don't have it because you didn't ask God.